right now. All right. Well, you guys are in touching distance of the last torque that you need, which will, I don't know what you want to do, but be working towards this for a while now. Maybe you can resummon the Arcane Tower. I know Bone has some business in that part of the world as well. Let's look at that part of the world. Yeah. This is the Arcane Tower, which, as I said, you're within touching distance of the last torque. And somebody has some business over there. But we'll get to the business. We'll get to the business at hand first. Inside of the Ziggurat of the New Moon. Ziggurat of the New Moon. Okay, so I assume, Avgi, you're continuing to repeat the phrase that pays?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, darkness, fear, feed, something.
Yep, that whole thing in Celestial. Cool. And of course, Adai, you're still blind, but you seem okay with it. Well, you're not blind, you have no eyes, so pretty serious blindness condition, not easily curable, but Adai doesn't seem to be worried about it. What I would be worried about is, can all of you please make me I think...
If it's fear, we have Heroes Feast on us.
Ah, you do have Heroes Feast on you. That is correct. And, where did we leave off exactly? Okay, so we're saying did you just come down this corridor? You see this dark angel at the end of the corridor. Whoops. This dark angel. Can I have Incration, Vander, and Orion right in the front line? Can you all make me an insight check, please?
Sure.
Insight check.
17.
Ooh.
20. 17. So, I'll say you can feel the fear radiating from this crystal. It's just, you feel the fear, but with the memory of the feast you had just before, the fear doesn't affect you. But if you could ever describe anything as pure fear, this is what you're feeling coming off this crystal. And as I said, there's an angel there. He's got his hands wrapped around his knees, his wings pushed back into the wall. And you pick up that, with all those excellent insight rolls, that this guy is terrified of the crystal, but he seems trapped here, which is a really, really bad combination. So he looks not quite with it. But when you arrive, he says, "Be you angels of darkness sent to torment me, or mere mortals that find glee in others' fear, or gods who bring deliverance? Feel the fear that is Morkiel, and relinquish all hope as I have done." You also see Heron, what we presume is Heron Blackbone here, very thoroughly dead, a sword by her side, and a torque on her wrist. And the dark angel looks at you with mournful eyes. What do you do?
Well, Vander's is going to ask, well, what do you want us to be? Do you want us to be gods, mortal, or angels?
I want you to feel the fear like I do. What form that takes, I don't care. Come, sit with me. Feel the fear.
I'm gonna look at Tord and look at Avgi. I got that look in my eye that if he wants to feel fear, he could feel fear, and I'm gonna ready to fling something unless one of you stops me. Because my special card also does extra damage to Celestials. So if he wants to feel the fear, he can feel the fear.
I have a feeling that he's not going to feel too much fear, only his soul being dragged away to another plane of existence, but yeah.
That insight revealed that he is indeed already terrified. So he is terrified. He wants you to feel the fear as well.
Vander is going to gently approach him and be like, and what if I cannot feel the fear radiating from whatever this stone is?
Stands up to his full height, a full 8 feet tall. You do not feel the fear? Make a persuasion check, Vander.
And 19.
He steps forward, reaches out to hold your hand. Come, let us talk. He gently drags you down south a little bit.
I will, don't mind if I do. I'll just have a joy and gently tag along on my shoulder as well.
Tell me your secrets, he says, continuing to hold your hand. Why do you not feel fear? She felt fear and she succumbed to it. I see no terror in your eyes. Why not?
You ask a very good question, and I'm not really sure if I can explain it in a good way, but I believe that throughout my life, I've had a lot of experience with encounters greater than myself, and in time, I managed to, well, understand that everything will come to an end. Might just be today, so why should I fear it instead of just heading straight forward, pursuing whatever I want?
Morkiel, come here. I have had the great mage Arlen come here. Literal godlike figures. They felt the fear. Brave souls have come. She was brave. She was noble. She felt the fear. There is something else you're not telling me. Why do you not feel the fear?
Well, do you want me to be completely truthful? And I'm going to look over at the others as well.
Of course I want you to be truthful. Tell me the secret.
We've been very much frightened before, and we've learned from it. So, before coming to this place, we've made preparations.
Saying a lot, but you're leaving out important pieces. What preparations?
I'm sure you're no stranger to magical enhancements yourself, being that you've seen all these people casting spells, gods, whatever. And we ourselves have magical abilities that we, well, use to protect ourselves of feelings such as fears. And that's what we've done.
Make another persuasion check, because you're leaving out the important detail there, Vander.
Well, I feel like the main gist that we're protecting ourselves against fear with magic hopefully comes true.
But magic. I need that magic. I am doomed to stay here. At least I can do it without being terrified. Tell me the secret.
Perhaps you should follow the Redeemer instead.
I'd follow another. I follow Morkiel.
Do I know who Morkiel is?
Make a history check.
They wouldn't be someone Avgi is running to, would they?
No, and I think I know what you're asking, Chris, and no. I think this makes sense given where Orion is from, but Morkiel was one of the senior Darkstar generals. There was 3 of them, and he was one of them. So one of the chief ones.
I can give you
the generals of the Dark Angels.
Yes. He's coming.
Pity.
He is coming, and he will relieve me of my duty.
Why exactly are you in this predicament?
To protect the crystal from those who would intervene.
To intervene from what?
The generals have many tools at their disposal. Fear is one of them. We've we've put the fear into the crystal, and it radiates such terror. You tell me the secret.
I'm going to give you a little introduction if you'd like. Would you mind giving me your hand?
It's already holding your hand, and it's getting tighter and tighter as it gets more and more desperate.
In that case, I'm going to use a first level spell slot, and I'm going to cast Heroism on the angel.
Ah, interesting.
This will just be a temporarily taste of what it feels to not be frightened. It's not permanent, but it will give you maybe a lingering feeling of enjoyment while it lasts.
It's delicious. Ah. And he falls down to his knees, and tears are trailing down his eyes. You are truly a god. Oh, such relief. And he just starts sobbing.
I'm gonna poke Incration. I'll tap him on the shoulder and just point at the body of Harry Blackbone.
I understand what he's poking at me while he's chanted. I will sneakily over to the body and then stealthily swipe or take the torque off of it.
He seems distracted, but make a stealth check anyway, just because. And there is a rather nice long sword, I think it is, next to them as well.
I will take everything I can.
Can Vander just try to comfort the angel by, I don't know, rubbing its back gently or whatever, and be like,
Sure.
asking its questions about, so how does it feel to taste fair?
Such relief. Well, first of all, there's definitely the adamantine torque, so grab that. And I'll tell you what it is. It's a +2 longsword.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Of course, Vander, you know this only lasts a minute.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell the angel that as well. This is just temporarily. I'm sorry. But I am in no power to make this permanent myself.
He is in such
What
rapture
is
that
your
is.
name?
He is in such rapture. He's not responding to Vander, and he's not responding to Bone, and he's not giving his name. He is just overcome with emotion.
Should we
Perhaps
crush
if we
that
were to
crystal?
destroy this crystal, we can destroy the source of your fear. That would be make it permanent.
Non-responsive.
Take a step back when you talk about banging on the crystal.
Well, let's bang some crystals. Just gonna grab a small. See, and just make attack rolls at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, recklessly.
Okay.
See.
Popping up. It's not trivial.
Oh,
Give me a D100, please. Chris?
either way.
77, so that would be... You smash into it. A blinding flash of light. And you're instantly teleported back over here. Just vanish and appear over there.
Oh, that's odd.
Just look at the others. What? Well, we got what we wanted. Shall we stop chanting?
I have a feeling that if we stop chanting, we might plummet 100 feet to the ground.
Yeah. Perhaps it cannot be touched by mere weapons of human making, but maybe of divine interference. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 4th level
Sure.
and try to smash it.
You're sure, absolutely do that. Your heroism fail, Vander.
May
And-
I renew it as I see that people,
Yeah.
well, were struggling to use the time?
Yep, sure. The angel, just before you recast, the angel grabs you by the collar and says, "Do it again! Do it again!" Cast it, and it goes
I
back
will.
into a state
Another
of
minute.
bliss. Let's make an attack with your spiritual weapon. That hits. Roll damage. And roll me a D100. $20. Number one, crystal doesn't get destroyed. And something else happens.
Oh,
Can I have everybody in that blue circle? Except Joy, I guess, since she's flying. Orion, Vander, and Kratia make me dexterity saving throw. As you hit it, the spiritual weapon, the entire floor in that area, it's covered with this very slippery substance. In Kratia, you skate around for a little bit. Orion, you fall on your butt. And Vander, you fall on your butt. Well, the angel's got nowhere to fall. He's just lying there.
He's already on the ground.
He's already on the ground. Once again, he's in a state of bliss, not really affecting it. And Orion, you look at the crystal, no noticeable damage.
Blast!
Maybe we can ask the angel. Maybe he knows. Didn't he want it No, he wanted it protected.
He wanted to
but that's the
protect
one-
it. But
but it's the one
maybe
causing fear.
maybe he does know the weakness.
Tempt him with some more immunity from that fear, Vander, and maybe he might give it up.
Vander is going to, as he comforts the angel, is going to get down next to him, I guess, crouch down next to him. And so, you said that the source for your fear comes from this crystal. And how exactly would we stop the fear from this crystal approaching? Does it need to be destroyed? And how do you even destroy it? If you tell me, I'll make your fear go away a little more.
There is no way to destroy it. Not by your mortal hands, anyway. And I am doomed to protect it and fear it at the same time.
But would you be able to destroy it if you tried?
No. Do that again as your fear spell, as your heroism spell fades again. Do that again.
I'm going to give it a third spell slot to heroism. So not even you would be able to destroy the crystal if you had to.
No. And you see his eyes rolling back into his head. He seems uncommunicative again.
Well, I'm out of options, friends.
That's not gonna work. Oh, this might. Cast, since I don't have so time, I'm gonna go ahead and use my another 4th level spell. He said that no mortal can. But maybe the answer's up above.
So what single question are you going to ask concerning a specific goal or event or activity?
Alright, let's see. Redeemer, how might we destroy this instrument of fear so that it is no longer in the possession of the Dark Angels?
Specific goal or event or activity is that? It's a very specifically worded spell. You don't just automatically know the answer to everything. You've got to ask a goal, event, or activity to occur.
Okay. Asking a question concerning a specific event activity. I guess how to destroy the crystal.
Yeah, how may we destroy the crystal?
Hello.
Hello, Adai.
Oh, hello, Adai.
Hello.
You come as the DM is pondering divination, which is always a tricky one to do. So your specific goal, your goal is to destroy the crystal. The Redeemer comes back to you and says, wait. Wait here, and wait some more. The answers will become clear to you after... And there it gets a bit fuzzy. You're not sure if the Redeemer said weeks, months, or years. But you need to wait here. Then the truth will be revealed to you. But it requires waiting, feeling the fear of the crystal, reveling in the fear of the crystal, understanding the crystal, which can be done, but it's going to take time.
Perhaps this is just best left alone.
No good answer, I suspect.
We must wait in order to find the answer. However, I don't believe that Vander is going to be able to keep on casting his little spell on this pathetic dark angel.
Well, you're right. This is just temporary.
I suppose we better get out, as he keeps chanting.
You move back up here. Let me just drag you over.
Didn't we meet another angel? I thought. My apologies, but
You met an angel. The angel was terrified by the fear that was being cast on him by the crystal, and he begged you to help him, and Vander did help him by casting heroism, I think it was, which stopped the fear temporarily, which enabled Incration to grab a +2 longsword and the last talk that you required. You do know that the fear of being done is temporary, though. It's going to fade away. So you've decided just to move on.
are we not going to destroy the crystal?
We tried.
Oh, they tried, and random effects would happen every time they hit it. Like Bone got teleported, then like a grease spell got cast.
And then I cast divination, in which response was to wait, and didn't get a undefined amount of time, which we don't necessarily have.
So I think my understanding of the map was a little askew. This is the passageway to lead to the top level, so you need to head down this way. I think I described it as dropping down. You just need to walk up this passageway here that winds up to the top of the Ziggurat.
Yep.
Hey, Incration, make me a strength saving throw.
Strength save. 7.
Go away.
Roll for initiative.
Let me just reveal the full map here, because I like revealing the full map, and it is appropriate. So there was something waiting for you up the top.
Oh my!
Incration. And Incration, what happens mechanically? You are restrained in webbing. And it happens just as you pop up here. The creature set a web trap there. And Adai, or Bone, you couldn't move forward if you want to. Incration is acting like a cork. So there's no way to enter the top level except by going through Incration. And he is blocking the way via this narrow passageway here. So that's a problem. And Yeah, and Cratium is a little itty bitty old spider. Right there. And it's going to first of all cast its prepared action, which was to bite the first thing that got stuck in its web.
Sure.
Bite the first thing that gets caught in its web, but I need to roll it into initiative. Oh, it didn't roll very well. But regardless, you see Incration enter, blocking the way. You see, well, you don't see it, but Incration, you see this big old spider, and it drives its fangs into you. And you're restrained, so this is at advantage, and that's a 27, which I assume hits. That's 14 points of piercing damage, and make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
So I do see this, yes, or is this surprise?
It's a prepared action. It was waiting for as soon as someone moved into its web, then it was going to attack.
Just wondering if I can uncanny dodge. That's all I'm asking. Can I see the attacker?
I'll say yes, you can and uncanny dodge because you get caught in the web and you think, shit, something's bad, and then the spider attacks you. So you take half damage, so 7.
Okay. And what save?
Constitution saving throw. DC 13.
Okay. Yep. 20.
20. Okay, so you feel poison coursing into your system, but you resist it. Joy, strangely enough, is the first to react.
Yeah.
What's Joy gonna do? There's
Well,
no way
I guess Joy's not small enough to squeeze through.
Nope.
Within crunch down. I think if that's the case, Joy's probably just going to wait until the opportunity presents itself to, get through where Incration is currently standing. So Joy will just take the dodge action, I think.
The end of Joy's turn is going to take a legendary action to bite Incration again. I'm rolling a 23 for 12 points of piercing damage and another Constitution saving throw.
Be a 6.
You are poisoned.
Okay.
And obviously no uncanny dodge on this one. And yes, 12 points of piercing damage. Samkiel was the name of the angel, is still reveling in its fear. Oh, is that a...
We do have resistance to poison damage and immunity to poisons.
Yeah, you're immune to
from
poison.
Hero's Feast.
From Hero's Feast, that is a thing.
Okay, you're not poisoned. But the damage it does, strangely enough, is piercing, I think? Yeah, piercing damage. So it's driving its fangs into pumping poison, but let's not even bother with the saves. Sam Keel is still reveling in his non-fair thing. But at the end of Sam Keel's turn is going to take another bite. Oh, 13,
Sure.
Terrible. Orion.
All right. My Celestial is still technically up.
Sure.
It lasts for an hour. So I'm going to go this direction, though, however. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can go ahead and start getting in position. Although I cannot see outside, I can see Incration's butt. Can I not?
You can. You can definitely see his butt.
Well, I'm going to heal his butt because why not? And I don't have to even touch his butt to heal him. I'm going to cast Healing Word at first level. 10 healing to your butt.
All right.
I will hold an action to cast. Okay, I'll hold it at action to cast a cantrip.
If you see the spider.
If I see the spider.
Okay, at the end of Orion's turn, his final legendary action, try and bite you.
Bite away.
Ooh, a 21 in Cracion.
Yeah, that hit. I have 19.
19 piercing damage, and no need to make a saving throw. Okay, and in Cracion, caught in the web. It's
Oh,
with the spider.
yeah. So, apologies for those of you that are in the hallway, but it's my only way to get out of the web. So I am going to go ahead and take my bonus action to shift the odds and teleport right here. And then anybody within 10 feet of me is going to take a save. What is it here?
Really bone.
Yep.
What is the save? A dex save. So that's a fail, and you take 4d10 force damage. Sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
That's mediocre roll. 16.
This spider succeeds and takes 8. That's your bonus action.
Then, yeah, I'll go ahead and throw a card. It won't be advantage, but we'll just throw a card on him.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
This sounds dumb to ask, but the spider is not a celestial spider, is it?
Nope.
Okay. Ignore the sneak onto this. So that is just 8 damage.
Okay, the card flings and cuts him. Not normally with your accuracy, but it does hit. I'm going to leave this to actually. You roll me a d20 in Cracion, and you probably want to roll
Sure.
high.
Oh, let's use a real one for that then. All right.
I'm a sexual dice.
That'd be a 6.
Okay. While you flash away from here, the webs take some damage from your thunder step or shifting the odds or whatever it is, but the web is still there. Okay. And
Okay, I try to move forward and I move in this direction and I feel that there is probably a web in front of me, but I try to pass through.
make me a strength saving throw.
$16.
Problem has changed. Whoops. That's right, I'm just dragging around over here. You get caught in the webbing. You are restrained. And you are too clogging up the hallway.
And then if I fail... Malcolm, if I fail the saving throw, I use my reaction to get a +4.
You appear at the
used-
top, not in webs, because a 20 will succeed.
Nice.
So I use Arcane Deflection. Okay, so then I use my reaction already. Okay, and then...
I'll say you've only got
moving?
5
1, 2,
feet of... Oh, but work it out. But it took... Yeah. How much movement do you have left?
I can use my bonus action. Yeah, so I use my bonus action to do Misty Step. I need to see where I'm going, and basically I sense the darkness around me, and I can do only 10 feet. So I use basically 10 feet of Misty Step. And I use my action to Booming Blade the spider. It's a 17 to hit for 20 points of damage if hit.
That's it. 20 points of damage and 7 of it moves.
So it's 13 plus 7. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, great. Okay, booming blade. Excellent hit.
And wait, I'm gonna do something else because why not? Because I just got it. I use with a second. Can I just got it? I use with a second. Can I do? Yes. I'm using it. That's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay, there's a bit of a pause there, but that's all right. No legendary actions left. There. Okay, Bone.
Yeah. Bone's going to rage. So
Nice.
that up, and then it's going to go through the webbed hallway.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
At advantage. Bone doesn't need it. So I'll say 10 feet gets you right there.
Yep. And I'm going to use my rest of my movement to move. Let's see. Over here. And I'm going to whack it with my maul
Sure.
twice. Recklessly. Oof.
13 misses. 28 hits though.
That should be 18 damage.
With the range. Excellent. So massive hit on the creature. Excellent.
And that's going to be my turn.
Okay, good turn. Okay, excellent. Vander.
Right. Let's join the party, shall we? It looks like there's 10 feet there, 10 feet there.
No.
Other
Would that
way.
bring
10 feet
me?
there. Head south.
Oh,
It's a little passageway there.
yes.
So 20 to there.
How do I get upstairs? Here?
I get upstairs here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So that would put me around here somewhere. Can I see the spider from here?
With the angles involved, no.
That's the case. I guess I'm going to use a action to dash.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Right. That's not going to be too high. We'll see though. Well,
Good news, you dash up to the surface, see your buddies, you're immediately restrained in a spider's web.
oh, perfect. Let's see now. I think I'm going to call over to Avgi and use my bonus action to give him a bardic inspiration.
Okay, bardic inspiration, nice to Avgi / Bone. Excellent.
Yeah, Avgi. And yeah, that's my turn.
Thank you.
Okay. True spider's turn. It's going to turn invisible. And let's scurry off down the stairs to about there. Actually, I'll put it right here, but this on the stairs, scurrying down this main staircase. Hey, Joy.
Right. I guess we'll rinse and repeat and do the same thing with Joy.
Yep.
20 more. And strength saving throw over here,
No,
I think.
you can't. Vander is stuck in there. Think of it like a cork in a
Oh.
wine bottle. There's no way through.
Okay. Well, that makes things a little bit harder. Okay, we'll just use the dash action to get all the way up to Vander, regardless.
Sure.
You know what? I think we'll leave a space for Orion just in case he can do something. We'll see. And yeah, that's Joy's turn.
You hear the flapping of wings. Right behind you, the angel appears, Orion. You satiate the fear. Do it now or feel my wrath. And he raises a mace above his head, getting ready to strike, unless you can help him with his fear, Orion. What do you do?
The only way I can satiate your fear is to put an end to you. So be it. Right. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna cast. Inflict wounds.
Just before you do that, as you're casting an offensive spell, he's going to take his ready to action, bring down his mace upon your head with a 21, Orion?
Yep.
6 bludgeoning and 18 radiant. So unless you've got resistance to one of those, that's a 24 points of damage.
All right.
Are you concentrating on anything?
Yep. Summon Celestial.
Okay, DC 12 con
12.
save. Okay, no problem. You still take the 24 points of damage, and sure, cast Inflict Wounds.
Alrighty.
Sorry, Malcolm. I seen. I was away a second. I see it has been moved. Does it take the booming blade damage or no?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I got it.
It was 19 points of thunder damage.
Yeah, I got it. As it booms as it steps away. It's invisible still, but yep. Okay, sorry, Orion. Con save, yep, and inflict wounds.
Oh, dang it. I thought I clicked it. Did it do it? 18.
Misses.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Bonus action. I'm going to queue up Chalice with my starry form.
That's the healing one?
Yep.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay, up on top side, and creation. Sorry?
The
Yep.
Celestial gets to go to the end of my turn, though.
Okay, sure.
So he'll come flying down to attack the angel.
It's a bit of a squish for your Celestial, but he can squeeze in there and attack with disadvantage.
Alright. I don't know how to... Let's see. Should I have the sheet? I don't have a sheet. I'll just roll 2d20s. And they can add to my spell modifier. Oh, man.
Wow. Wow.
That's going to be a miss.
Alright. He gets a swing again.
Does it? Oh,
That's gonna miss too.
That's going to be a miss. Okay, not good that your Celestial is there. So that was Orion's turn. At the end of Orion's turn, the angel is going to take a legendary action to throw another mace to your face. Rolling a 19. I think 19 just hits, doesn't it, Orion?
Yep.
So now, 7 bludgeoning and 22 radiant as his mace just flashes. Bring the one who cures the fear. And he's just raging on you. Incretion. Spiders scurry down.
Is Vander webbed in the hole there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll steady aim and throw a card at the web to try to cut Vander free.
Sure. This got damage from your thunder step.
22.
Let me just check the stats. You can roll damage if you like, but it'll be enough. The the cards, the whole webbing system is gone. So Vander, you're free to act, but that was a steady aim, I assume. Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep,
so that'll be your turn. At the end of your turn, the angel tries to smash Orion again. This time only rolling a 10. Massive mace crashes beside you. Adai.
Is the spider floating there or?
Oh, sorry. Wait, wait, it's on this. It's on the staircase, heading down. So it's the staircase. Like.
Okay, I move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I do Misty Step with my bonus action again.
Sure.
Here, and it's invisible, no?
It's invisible. Yep. You're invisible. No,
Yeah.
You're blind.
Yeah, no,
so-
I can see it. For me, it doesn't matter. I just want to know.
Sure.
So I going to with my action. I going to do Booming Blade.
Okay, take a swipe.
$17 to hit.
17 hits.
So then it gets 22 points of damage.
And
By the
you
way,
cut the spider in half. The spider quivers for a sec, then falls off the edge of the ziggurat and rolls down. It is dead.
okay, and I think that's gonna be my turn.
1, 2, one more legendary action for the Dark Angel. Bring me the one who cures the fear. Boom! It's a 15. A good start. So that's the end of its legendary actions. So we can safely move on to Bone now.
Yeah. Let's see. He's gonna move next to Vander. I just want to tear him out of the webbing, or use my bone claw. Just lean my ball on my shoulder
He's-
and just.
Incration's already removed the
Open.
webbing.
Oh yeah, and gently move my brother out of the way. Just set him aside. You're clogging the entrance, brother.
Yeah, that's
Down
fine.
Head on down.
Yep.
So that's, we'd be right there. And I'll say it takes one of your attacks. You grapple a Vander out the way, so you only have one attack now.
Oh. Let's see how much movement I have left. Spent 10, 20, 30. I can't really get close. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my rage.
Okay.
As a bonus action. Does it require? Yes, it does. And then I'm going to just open up my wrist and shoot some bones at the Dark Angel.
Excellent.
That's ass. 11.
Yeah, that is ass. That is a definite miss.
That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. You are not the one who cures the fear. Bring them to me. Speaking of the one who cures the fear, Vander.
Well, once I guess I'm out of the web, I'm just going to turn right around and go back inside. So here we go. I think I'm just going to place myself next to Joy.
Oh,
And I'm going to use my bonus action, Bardic Inspiration, as Unsettling Words on the Dark Angel.
oh.
And yeah, I'm just gonna roll that now. It's a 1d8. Oh, that's bad. So it's just going to have a 1 minus to its saving throw. And then I'm going to cast, funnily enough, Cause Fear.
Fear. Twisted individual.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And depending on how it turns out, yeah, I'm probably gonna say something as well, but let's see. It needs to make a DC, I guess, 18 Wisdom saving throw.
He does have advantage on spells and other magical effects. And it's 18, and he has a +9 to his wisdom.
Ooh.
So let's just roll 2d20 and see if anyone's comes close. Ooh, 3 and a 7.
Oh,
7 plus 9 is 16. Haha.
damn. Well,
Hey, when okay, so he's frightened of you. No!
and
No!
with that, Vander is going to say, I don't only remove fear, I cause it as well.
No! And he starts grabbing his head in fear. Joy.
So good.
Yeah, I'm going to have Joy fly. And yeah, I guess Joy probably will take an attack of opportunity from the angel, perhaps.
Yes, but it'll
Unless
be
Joy.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll have Joy use the help action and then just place herself on the other side of the. I guess it's the spirit.
Yes,
Yep.
celestial.
It's
Yeah.
going to take a swing. It's going to be at disadvantage because Vander's there. Disadvantage, it rolls a 20.
Yeah,
And you take
that's going to hit.
5 bludgeoning and 18 radiant.
Oh yeah, the 18 radiant is going to be enough. She has magical resistance, but I guess the radiant damage will do the trick.
The attacks are magical as well, so...
Oh. Oh, poor Joy.
Not again. And he flees to the north. Orion, you can have attack of... Oh, the Celestial's there. Ah,
He's blocked.
oh, he is blocked. I'll make a wisdom save just at the end of his turn. Let's see if he gets close this time. 11 plus 9 is 20. So at the end of a
Yeah.
turn, he's no longer going to be fearful. You should not have done that. Your friends will pay you the cost. And he swings his mace at Orion. Ooh, rolls a natural 1, swings it again, rolls a 25.
I thought it was at the end of his turn. So why is he getting an attack?
It's his turn. Oh, at disadvantage. You're right. Well, that's a natural 1 and a 12 then, so 2 misses. You're right. So here ends, but you're right, they should have been at disadvantage, so they both miss. Get out of my head. I will rip your soul out, he says to Vander. There's some problems in his way. Orion.
Righty. Let's see. Go ahead and let the ones who can smash things get him. So I will take the attack of opportunity, though.
This one won't be at disadvantage, and it will be a 27 for 7 bludgeoning and 17 radiant and a con saving throw. DC 12. That's
Go
24
ahead and
net
make that
damage.
con save.
Okay, no problem. You have Warcaster, do you?
I do.
That's going to make it hard to break it, but absolutely. Okay, Orion. Taking the attack of
All right.
opportunity. Yep.
All right. So how much damage was that? I got to deduct
24.
24. Oh, that makes it nice and easy math. All right. Well, I am hurting at the moment, but that is okay because I think I will first of all. Let's try how. Yeah, let's try this. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a produce flame as I will fling it. No, let's go. Yeah, here we go.
Who's it aside with his mace?
12 is not gonna miss.
That's definitely going to miss.
That. All right. Bonus action. I will healing word. Is anyone else hit? I don't think I'm the only one that's taken damage so far, really. So I'll just use a second level healing word on myself.
Christian's taking some hits, but you can't see him. Okay.
I also get my chalice healing on top of that.
Sure.
So my chalice healing. Where are you at? There it is. So an extra 6 on top of that, so 19 healing. And that will be my turn.
Hey.
And after my end of my turn, the Celestial gets to go. But I mean, if he wants to do a legendary action, technically he can.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. I can smack the diva. All right, the thing. What was it? 12.
That actually misses.
Okay, misses. Okay, so now your Celestial's turn.
Yep. Yeah, so Celestial will swing. Here comes. It's still at disadvantage. That's gonna miss.
Okay.
And that's gonna miss.
All right. Okay,
But he's still
Incration.
plugging up the hole wall.
He is. Incration, all of a sudden you're far away from the action.
All right, I am going to bonus action dash all the way to Adai. And it seems like Adai has a plan, so I will hold an attack. If Adai can somehow get us in range, I will fling a card at the angel.
Adai, oh wait. End of your turn. A mace attack on the Celestial. Hits with a 25, doing 10 radiant, 10 bludgeoning and 14 radiant. So 24
I think
damage.
he is resistant to radiant, if I remember correctly.
So that will be 17 points of damage then. Let's double check that. But that would be 17 otherwise. All right. Adai, apparently you have a plan.
Okay, a plan is maybe too much to say. I assuming that my all is somewhere here because it didn't go with me up.
Your what didn't go with you?
My all didn't go. So like, can you put it in the map? The coastal. I mean, my all coastal.
Oh, your owl. Sure. We'll put coastal right.
So I was assuming that it stayed there, yeah, somewhere there, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use my action to see through his eyes.
Okay. Well, I assume,
Okay, and then I'm going to use something that I just got new, which is action search.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna cast oh, sorry, I just made a mistake. Thunder Step to go where he's with my friend Incration.
How far can you thunder step?
90 feet. I imagine that he's that we are closer than 90 feet, no? Because we are on top of the.
Sure. bounce over there.
Okay. So this probably will trigger someone's attack. I mean, I can see through that, so I will try to be here.
Put Incration there, and Incration, that will trigger your prepared action. Feel free to throw a card.
All right, yeah, sure. Let's go. No steady aim, just a flat roll of a 25.
25 hits.
And I believe the Celestial is an ally, so sneak should apply.
Yep. That is correct.
Oh, and he is a Celestial, so I get an extra D8 on top of that because of the specialized card.
Okay.
And so an extra D8, because if it's a Celestial, it takes 1D8 extra damage.
This.
So 32 plus 7, 39 total damage. 39.
Nice, it's the first damage it's actually taken. Okay. So Adai, that was your teleport. It was an action.
I'm gonna move here, and that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Still got one more legendary action to do. It's gonna swing its mace at the Celestial, rolling a dirty 20.
Hit.
So resistant to radiant, that'll be 10 plus 12. 22 points of damage. That's already half the radiant. It's still up?
It's got, but 4 HP left.
Okay, the angel is absolutely enraged that, especially at Vander, but it can't get to Vander. That's out of legendary action. So Bone, your turn.
No. He's gonna just step closer as his muscles are gonna start rippling, and he's gonna rage. Say something. Yeah, he's gonna just grab his hammer and I'm gonna regret his pact I made to recklessly all the twice.
Okay. Both of them hit. Nice and even as your ragefully hits. So that'd be 36.
20 plus 16. 20 plus 16. Yeah, there it is.
You're taking the rage into account. And you say, you'll all pay for this. You'll all pay. And that's your turn, Bone?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, actually, it's nothing but that. Some legendary actions. And he's kind of pushing against you, Bone. Just thematically, he's trying to get to Vander, but Vander, the remover of fear and the cause of fear is right there. So, Vander, what do you do?
Tell me, is the angel wielding a sword or a mace?
Mace.
A mace. And is it wearing any kind of armor as well?
No. Not purely natural
Just
armor.
mace. Okay. Does the mace appear to be made out of metal? If it does, I wish to cast heat metal on that mace.
Don't see why it wouldn't be made out of metal, so sure.
Right. Yeah. That's the case. I guess there's no... Oh, that's big. Let's see, though. I'm going to cast it at 3rd level. So it takes 3d8 fire damage. But let's see. If a creature is holding or wearing the object and take damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
It rolls a 23, so it's going to let it burn.
Yeah, it's going to keep holding on to that weapon.
Cast it at 3rd level. Well, that's an amazing roll.
Yeah, it's very good. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. They're pretty good as well.
Wow, so 20 points of fire damage. And you see his hand is searing and you smell burnt flesh in your nostrils, Bone, but it's still going to persist. Not stop me. And it swings its mace at the end of Vander's turn at disadvantage because it's hot And it causes it to miss Bone with a 12. And sorry, was it your turn, Vander?
Yeah, basically. I think I'm just going to use a Bardic Inspiration on Orion, and then I'm going to call it my turn.
Okay. Now it's the Angel's
Oh,
turn.
Wouldn't it be straight since I've attacked recklessly?
Oh, you're right. That would
Balance
be...
that.
It still misses with a 12. That was my first roll. Okay, so yeah, flat attacks. Now 2 mace attacks on Sam Keel's actual turn. These will be straight. Boom, boom. A 24 and a 16.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Mithril Torque, so that's gonna stop one of them at least.
Does the Mithril
It's
talk
gonna
to
be
again?
AC to 21. AC set to 21 for 3
Oh, I see
rounds.
21. Okay, yeah, so one of them hits. And it does 7 bludgeoning and 19 radiant. I guess 3 bludgeoning and 19 radiant. Actually, you're resistant to radiant?
Yeah.
So that we'll just add them up. 26, so 13 points of damage. Wow. Orion! Angel?
Can't hurt
Alright.
a product of your own making.
All right, I'm going to just cast a. We're going to do a produce flame again. Fire.
That hits.
Boom. That's 19. That blessed strike is radiant, so I think he has that.
I'll give him 3 back then. Okay, cool.
Bonus action. I will just go ahead and queue up Shillelagh just in case he does get back in melee range, and then I'll let my Celestial attack.
Sure.
But he may get the legendary action too. I don't know.
Oh, you're right.
Because
Yep. It's no. What happens immediately after your turn, and it's still your turn. So your Celestial can attack first, then we'll do the legendary action.
Okay. All right. Celestial will go two more attacks, even though at disadvantage. That's going to miss. 23.
23 will hit.
Alrighty. With that hit, let me see what the damage technically is. I need a sheet that has this thing already on there. Maybe I fix something up. It's 1d10. Oh, it is. There it is. Radiant Mace is 1d10 plus 3 plus spell's level. So let's see. That would be 9 plus 5, 14. So 7 points of damage, of radiant damage.
7
But
points.
the bonus is within 10 feet of him, he can choose a creature to gain temporary hit points. And Bone gets 2 temp HP
Okay.
from that hit.
Cool. The Celestial looks in your eye and says, I cannot kill something of my own making. You are sorely mistaken. And he swings his mace behind him, still looking at you in the eye, but smashing the summoned Celestial. I assume a 25 hits for 6
Oh, yeah.
bludgeoning, and half of radiant would be 14, so 20 points of
He's only
damage.
have 4. He only has 4 HP anyway.
Sure. Still looking you dead in the eye, Bone.
Perfect. Since he's not looking at me, I'll go ahead and steady aim and fling a card at him. Oh my.
You can roll
So-
if you like, but I think you're going to do more than 18 hit points worth of damage. Well, roll it. Rolling
Yeah,
dice is fun.
Let's roll, because this is now 12d6 sneak with 2d6 extra because he's celestial, and 2d4 plus 6 to this roll. That's a lot of twos. 49 plus 6 is 55. 55 damage.
Sure.
How do you want to do this?
And according to my notes, I beat our record in damage. The record for damage is 48 damage from bone with 1 hit. 55 damage is now the new cap.
Yeah.
The card, he's not looking. The card flies straight between him and Bone. He pays no attention as it boomerangs back and right into the back of his skull. And then Bone just sees the hellish hands drag him down to hell as he goes bye-bye.
The remaining of Samkiel's thing is going to be a whole other backstory as he climbs his way out of hell. But that's a story for another time. Alright. So with Samkiel in, you can grab his mace if you like. It's just a normal mace. It was his divine nature that caused it to it caused it to do radiant damage. And I assume you all scurry out of the Ziggurat and find yourself back in the cursed lands of Incredian. And you constantly say the thing over and over again. And then you stop, and the Ziggurat of the New Moon disappears again, presumably back to the astral plane. That would be every talk.
That was awful.
That was alright. But we got all the Torques.
We do, but maybe before we head to that their tower, Bone, you had some stuff that needed done down around there, right? Around the Cairn of Bone. Maybe we take care of that, because we don't know. When we summon the tower, these Torques could disappear, so maybe we could utilize their abilities one last time.
Yes, that might be a good idea. I don't want to take up more of everyone's time, but whatever if we find Dr. Stein, it's going to give us some answers as dealings with the Dark Angels, and it might help us solve more of this mystery.
I think we can go slowly to the tower, and we are not in a hurry as we went when we went south. So, what do you want to use them for? Can you use them for asking the gods, or?
Mostly their attributes. This thing lets me dodge a bit more nimbly out of attacks, and the others have uses as well. Need those if we're to deal with the Mad Doctor.
Speaking of Torques, do we know what the last one does?
Oh yeah.
Adamantine.
Yep,
And what it does?
Just bring it up now. Just give me a sec. Adamantine. That's that.
Resistance, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from attacks that aren't adamantine. Okay, so it's kind of like the silver one, only instead of silver, it's adamantine.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah.
Oh, and there's a +2 longsword that I found if anybody wants that.
I'm good. I don't know. I mean, this is a quite useful talk for many of you. You may want to consider.
Well, I already got the silver right now. It just does the same thing, only unless they're silvered, I'm good.
Does Orion have something like that or not?
I think Orion has the fire one.
No, I gave up. I have the fire one, but I don't have it
Oh,
attuned.
you have
I
the electric one. That's right.
No, I have the stone
No,
one.
Kiara has
No, I mean the one that absorbs electric, because Kiara has the one that absorbs fire.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
But do you have one that gives you resistance, Orion?
I have the one made of stone, which means I have resistance from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks for 3 rounds.
You may want to consider that instead.
It could be
will
useful.
be even magical. The adamantine one will protect you even from magical attacks.
Then I shall trade you the stone one for the adamantine one. Even trade.
Okay. Well, shall we slowly but steadily go to the Arcane Tower, or do you want before that to visit descriptive places that we thought will be of relevance for knowing more about the angels? I mean, this groaning pillar, the cairns of the bone, and the camp of the red cloak.
Well, I think if my information is correct, Dr. Stein should be at the Cairns of Bone. I hope that's not a prophetic name.
Well, I think we don't know what will happen once we go to the tower. So if, there are things that have to be dealt in this life, and finding this doctor seems to me important enough to go there first, if you want to.
Thank you, friend. I think it would.
Let's give it a shot, man. We may also learn something from the place, but even if it's not the case, if we just deal with this broken soul, we may have already gained something. At least get some hope, man.
Okay. So Cairns of Bones first.
Malcolm, one thing I forgot to say the other day. We encountered the red clock, which was dead in the Ziggurat, no?
Yep.
If I had a chance, I wanted to take the red clock and take it with me.
Easy enough to
So
do.
the clock, not the body, but the clock itself. So that
Yeah, that's cool. Something you've had eyes been aiming for a while, actually, to have a red cloak, be a red cloak. Maybe now's the time.
Yeah, I take it and put it, and I'm gonna carry and wear it.
Sure, absolutely. Okay. So which way are you heading? Across the swamps, along the Alden Road, or to South Keep, or which way?
Could go.
Party's call. We don't have
I guess.
We're not pressed for time like we were to get to the Ziggurat.
Okay. So, I'm going to skirt around the outside of the Alden Swamp. How many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's perfect. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite perfect. Okay, we'll start with Incration. Roll me a d20, please.
D20.
Consider yourself long rested if you weren't already.
7.
Bump, Abgi, Bone, Briss. Roll me a d20.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Bump. Southkeeper is still in the state it was before. You cleared it out, I believe. Vander, roll me a d20. Carefully scouting around the poppy field because you know what happens there. Who's next on my list? Adai, roll me a d20. Ah,
Sure.
and finally, I'm going to go with Kiara because we haven't heard from Kiara yet. So, hello, welcome. Oh, fantastic. You make it to the Cares of Bones across several days uneventfully. And what happens there? Tune in 5 minutes after we have a short break. Okay, so with possibly the most uneventful... I mean, so much happened on previous adventures across this land. But no fields of nightmare to deal with, because you know to avoid it. The ruins of Southkeep you could avoid. Just dashed across the land as quickly as you could to find the cairns of bone. Now, according to Cygnus, who told you about this location, this was a mass graveyard of sorts. And you, as you approach it, you notice it's already got fog all around it. It's a very, obviously a very somber place, and with the cloud flowing down from the cloud peak, it's even more obscured. But as you approach it, this is what you see.
Oh.
Dragons around here.
I walk towards one, and I support myself a bit on him. I still trying to get around without seeing my friend. I think this will be helpful, and I'm going to cast protection against evil to him.
Right.
Thank you, my friend.
By the way, we did travel for a couple of days, didn't we? Or
Any days, in fact. Consider yourself long rested, if that's your next question.
yeah, and
Sufficient
also
soldiers.
going to check out my documents. Wow. Did we manage to do any hunting on our way here?
Good point. Let's do 6 survival checks by Incration at advantage with a guidance on them. So do you want to bang those out for us, please, Doug?
Yeah.
Sure. Also add bardic inspiration on top of this
Ah,
on
okay.
the 8.
Okay, that doesn't meet a 25. That does. Oh, no, that doesn't. 23. So that's one
That's 25.
failure. Oh, 25, you're right.
That's 25 exactly.
Can't do
Exactly,
math.
25, yeah.
So that's 1 successful. Let's do the next one.
Nah, I'd have to
That's
get
report.
not even max will help.
No, so that's 1 failure. Let's keep them coming. That might.
Oh, that was a D6. I need to re-roll that because that was a D6. That need to be a D8. Let's see here. So
That makes
Fail.
that makes it. And
Is it? Oh, you just rolled the D8.
it's 18.
Bardic Inspiration's a good idea.
Yeah. I do get them back from short rests.
Yeah. So 3 successes by my count. Maybe.
Fair. Just missed it. The D8 was a 1. The D8 was a 1, but the D4 was a 4.
1 failure.
That now comes a new rule that automatically meets a success. Dirt natural 20.
Plus with the Bardic
Well.
and stuff, it would succeed anyway.
I think that's all of them.
Okay, so
I
bottom
think it
line.
was 2 failures, yeah.
What you did, just roll a d2. Vandurm will treat that as your hunger score. Okay.
All right.
And just glancing around here, you can tell, like, this is a big old pile of bodies. Some of them are sticking up out of the grave, but from what you've heard, this is a mass grave. Same thing with this as well. See various arms and legs sticking out. And all around here, you get the impression are just mass graves.
And just start looking around.
Would this place have been something back into the theocracy? Is this something that's kind of developed over time? Or would we even know the kind of significance of this place?
Yeah, it was where the dead were buried in mass graves. Like, I will say that the theocracy was bad, but the reign of the Dark Angels was worse. They killed indiscriminately. The theocracy was more like an iron grip on people. Like, if you stepped out of line, you'd be punished. If you worshipped another god, you'd be punished. If you didn't follow the church's teachings, you'd be punished. But it wasn't as indiscriminate as the Dark Angels were. They ruled with fear, was their primary control method, when I guess control was the church's primary control method. They just tried to control the population as best they could.
Malcolm?
Yeah?
As we are going to be entering the cemetery, and given that I cannot see much on anything at all, I want to focus and concentrate on the doctor. So thinking, I mean, this what he did to Ergi, and I'm thinking that maybe this doctor carries chemicals of some formol, any other things that may have particular sense, and so I'm gonna be, while we are working, try to concentrate on what I smell something strange of a laboratory or such thing.
I'll let you know if something comes up.
Okay.
Strange place for him to be. I mean, if it's the Dark Angels, I can understand, but
Maybe
it was usually more bombastic and full of weird speaking manners and eccentric, and laboratories and all kinds of vials and stuff. And this seems a bit, I don't know, out of character.
Maybe he needs a lot of bodies.
That's true.
To collect bodies and souls that otherwise would be of a number difficult to gather. Should be careful.
The doctor. These two serpent-like creatures with the head of the females appear on the bridge. One of them's got a comma in her name for some reason. She removes the comma. Search for the doctor?
Who are you?
And I am her sister. I am Arkalaya.
Does Abgi recognize them from his time in the vat?
Yes you do. These are Nusha and Arakala, and they were just females when you left, like human females. But you recognize their head, but not their body. Their body is somehow different.
He's gonna just squint his eyes and look at them, see their faces. You two, you seem it's different since all that time ago. Did the doctor do this to you too?
Yes, he did this to us, and we thank him for it. We've never felt better. And you recognize you. You are Evgi. Well, your head, at least, is Ev.
Yes. Is the doctor here?
The wrong question you should ask. You should really ask, is the doctor in? Yes, he is. He is nearby. What's it worth to you, Evgi?
I would have words with him.
What's it worth to you, Evgi? What presents do you have for us?
Presents? I don't carry presents.
It's such a shame. And they start slithering away.
Nusha, Arcalia, you don't want to do this. I don't want to harm you.
Give us presents. They go stand on the bones of this dragon-like creature to slither up onto the top there.
He's gonna just start crawling, climbing up this slope.
Yeah, climbing up is
Well,
easy enough for bone, but the things you're grabbing onto are more people than roots and foliage. You're literally using the bones of people who've died here to climb up on top of this mound of bones. Without gifts to Avgi, there is nothing to talk about. And they slither over on top of this, what do you call it, like an obelisk almost. Presents, Evgi, presents.
What are you looking for? I've got some chains taken from a devil from the hells. Javelin of lightning and potion.
Tell us more about these chains.
Chains were taken from a monster from the nine hells, or the hells, that's torturing people in Onapir. We killed it, sent it back, and took its chains. Yeah.
It's interesting. Did you clean the chains, Bone, or is it still bloody?
I was gonna just take him up and go look at dried blood on it, and it seems quite bloody.
As they start, what else do you have? As they slide down the bottom of this plinth, that's what I was looking for, plinth, and slide up over on this one. And anybody who's going up on here, like Adai and Kracion, it's uncomfortable because as you step, you hear the crunching of bones underneath your feet.
Okay.
What
I
other?
have to say,
I would use Misty Step to avoid the worst of it.
Sure.
Yeah, Vander's not gonna mind too much, I think.
Fair enough.
And not the hex there, this is a mistake.
Okay. We will take the bones, Jane. We will take the chains, Bone. But there are two of us. We need two gifts. So I slither over to this plinth.
Well, I've got two of these, so I'll, what about lightning that can crackle with the with lightning and
So very, very boring. And they slide down the plinth, cross over the thing, and each of them perch on this fully exposed skeleton across the bridge.
I whisper to the others, be careful, they are bringing us to a trap.
Four presents, Bone. One for each of us.
Well, I've got my old, uncleaned sledgehammer still with me, fixed up a bit and cleaned sometimes, but as you can see, not enough to take it out.
For us a hammer? I slide onto the plinth over here.
What about these things? Take out his Verdani Ripper. Chemical claw-like thing contraption. As you can see, it's quite full of dried blood. And just hover over the bridge.
I come over and slither over here to take a closer look. Persuasion check, Bone. I'm torn as a DM about whether the Vordani Rippers would be interesting enough for them. So let's make it a persuasion check. Yes, strangely, Kiara, where there is death and rotting and bodies, there is also life. So these local flora has flourished from the nutrients provided by the dead bodies. A little somber, but nevertheless. You Bone. We like the blood-stained. Give us the chain. Give us the Vordani Rippers.
They served me well, but I suppose it's time to say goodbye. Gonna hand them the chains, can wrap the chains around the Ripper and hand them over.
Thank you, Bone. It is good to see you again. And I slither over here. They pause, and this looked like decoration, but it's in fact a manhole leading to a tunnel underneath. And they slide down the tunnel.
So, let's go. Be ready for anything. Contraptions, vials, poison, acid, strange experiments. Then I just look back at the others and nod towards the manhole as he's crawling in after the sisters.
Most likely a trap, but we go there together, man. My friend, this is what it is.
You slide down, Bone, with your friends in tow. Ryan and Vander. And it indeed open up into a laboratory, and one that you remember as well, and a face that you recognize as well. You see the laboratory, you see Dr. Stein, you see the vats where his experiments are done, and he sees you, you see him, and he says, Bone! Sorry, Avgi, it has been some time. Nusher and Akala told me you'd be here. You were here. It is such a pleasure to see you again, my child. You're looking healthier than ever.
That's not the word I'd use. But despite everything, I'm here.
I am pleased you have found your way home, after all. This is where you were, in the very true sense of the word. What a very meaningful sense of the word. You were born here, Bone. You were created here. So welcome home.
Thank you for the hospitality. Those, you know why I'm here, Doctor. I need to be whole again. You need to fix this.
But you are already complete. Look at you. You look as more powerful than I could possibly have imagined. You look delightful. The other parts of you are weak. Why would you want them back?
Because that's who I am. I can't be something I'm not.
Who says this is not the true you? You have your brain, you have your mind. Your body is just a tool to be used. You want to trade in your tool for an inferior tool, Bone?
I would trade in my superior tool for a proper soul, yes.
Your soul? Well, how did you come about that information, Bone? I did not tell you that.
I've done my own little investigation into the effects of your little surgery on my body. Come into methods to retain a sliver of my mind after what you did to my brain. So yes, I know what you did. I need you to fix it.
On over here, Bone. Let's have a look at you.
And just give the others to not attack, like this is gonna be okay.
Give you a nod.
Bone. You can't be shy now. Come here.
And I'll just... Did my instinct tell me he's trying to lure me into a trap of some sorts?
Make an insight check.
Probably not.
You suspect he's the only one who can save you, so even if you can't trust him, what choice do you have?
Yeah.
Right, raise your arms, Bone. I'm gonna tie you to this pole, because this might hurt a little bit, and I don't want you squirming too much, shall we say.
Fine. Just know that if this doesn't work, he's gonna just nod towards his friends. You're gonna have to make this work for your own sake as well.
This is going to require a bit of an examination, hence why I want you tied, because squirming is not allowed. So you
Fine.
you folks, you look, well, You look scared. There's nothing to be scared about. And he picks up a skull over here. See this guy? He was scared. He's not scared anymore. Can I expect trouble from any one of you? He paces back and forth.
Well, that depends entirely on you, I think.
Oh, let me make it clear. This is going to hurt Bone. It will not kill Bone. So if you see Bone squirming and screaming, just go with it.
Yeah, that's fine for me. I've seen Bone die already. I can see him die and come back to life once more. If anything, I'm sure his pain at least will be a little bit amusing to experience.
Christian, are you deceiving anything?
Oh no, I'm truthful.
No, Christian just rolled a deception roll.
Oh,
Yeah, just deceiving if he can trust me not to act. Because if Bone is killed in this process, then I am definitely acting.
What's the matter with you, little gnome girl? Are you afraid of me?
It's fine. It's just living down here.
Right, let me start my investigation. And he walks over to like his workstation here. Gets out a very disgusting looking scalpel. Says, "Are you ready, Bone?"
Always.
He cuts a long streak across your chest, doing D12 damage, doing 10 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. He does the same to form like a cross on the other side. Alright, Bone. Here are your options. I fear that already before I ask it, I'm going to know the answer. I have a spare body here. Would you like it?
No. I need my original body.
Oh, wow. Oh, aha. I don't have your original body, Evie.
Where is it?
I don't know. It left like you did. It's kind of funny. There's someone out there with your body in a different head. It's like the reverse of you.
But surely you've left some way to track, some way to find where they are.
Once you escaped your home, I did send it elsewhere. And I did keep, well, it's its own creature, but I keep tabs on it. You'll find it. Well, it said it was searching for something. I'm not entirely sure where this place is. Only that it's in the Feywild. And it's in a place called the Pool of Rainbows. So seek out the Pool of Rainbows in the Feywild. And there perhaps you'll find, just for fun, let's call it, Igva. That's where you'll find Ivga. I mean,
That's
I'd
at least
love to help you.
uh,
I know what you want, but there's nothing I can really do if I don't have the other half of your body.
Then, if I bring that body back here, you would be able to reverse the procedure.
I know there's some distrust here. I can absolutely do my best. But as you can see, and you see half bodies like the head of a dog, the body of a goat, all sorts of different weird combinations. It's not a guaranteed process, but I will do my best. It's for your insight.
Well, that's
I'm
Well,
sorry I
it's-
had to cut you, but I needed to know. And it releases you from your bonds.
I felt worse. But that's an answer at least. I thank you for that. I suppose I know where to go, and I will do so. Just pushes his way past the others.
Burn. Sorry, I should be calling you Avgi. Avgi. There's the matter of your soul that you mentioned as well. That's a whole
Yes.
different process. Usually I'm the one who creates things. I like to think of myself as a creator. But I can also be a destroyer at times as well. I break things and I can't put them back together. As for the matter of your soul, as you've returned to me, you haven't killed me as others have wanted to do. I will tell you this in all honesty, Bone. Digging around in you like I did just now, I do not know how to fix your soul. I broke it. I don't know how to put it back together. I wish I could give you better news. I've told you how to fix yourself, but not your soul. It's, in my opinion, irreparable. If you find someone who you think could help you with your soul, then please consult with them. I can offer no advice, no guidance, just merely facts.
Everything is possible with
That's the
some
spirit,
faith in the
Avgi.
Redeemer.
Oh, you have found faith. I'll cling to that faith like a warm blanket, Av.
I always had faith. You just tore it out of my body.
Oh, and you seem a lot more clear-minded than I've seen you before. And while you, I mean, imagine that eye on your shoulder is makes people feel uncomfortable. I think it's delightful, though. Do you like it, Bo?
I bet you do. No, why would I like being a monstrosity?
Would
This
you
is
like
hideous.
Would you like me to cut it off?
No. I don't trust what you're going to do with it. I thank you. You have given me answers. I know what to do, and I'll just let you know the only reason I'm so civil is because I have need of you to help me fix myself.
Of
That
course.
is why you will live.
Ta-ta!
Gonna just walk out of there sullenly.
the cairns of bone.
Well. Shit. The Feywilds, huh? Suppose that's a place we should visit.
Yeah, we got the Fey King Dasmung to talk to after all.
That's true. Maybe the Fae can help me if this useless doctor cannot. Well, at least I have some answers now. I know what to do. Thank you for coming with me.
Anytime, my friend.
So, what's our plan?
Up to Avgi. Do we want to try to find the way into the Feywild and possibly use these torques more, or risk the torques disappearing when we summon the tower back?
I suppose we can. I already met with Stein. I'm not sure what was at these other locations that were marked with question marks. The Groaning Pillar was a place the Dark Angels tortured their victims, and the peak was.
That's where Sarath destroyed the moon.
Yeah. So
To begin the, downfall of the Dark Angels.
The Dark Angels was using the moon to block the sunlight, and that they like living in the darkness. That's where they were the most powerful. So with the sun gone, things.
Kiara, eventually we were going to go to the Feywild. The King Dasmung blessed this crown after all, so going to have to pay him a visit and see what's up with that.
Yeah.
I think we might be able to help. Me and my family, our people used to come from the Feywild.
Oh, so you know about that tree with the 1,000 eyes?
Can I make a history check to him to see if I remember that? Oh, no.
You don't. No.
Okay. I don't think so. That doesn't sound good, though. Should we try to help the tree?
Oh, no, that's, Monder's journal said they had to travel through a tree with 1,000 eyes to get to the Fey realm.
Yeah. Requires a sacrifice as well. I'm not sure about investigating these other Dark Angel hotspots, but I think we might find some clues if we return the Torques. We might find the location of this tree at the Arcane Tower.
Alright. Tower it is. I mean, I guess it's just a small chance the Torques will disappear, right? I mean, they've had them for years.
I would imagine to say that they typically are still available even if the tower is there. So you could resummon it back if it was to go off again.
Okay. So, you make the journey, we'll just say it goes uneventfully, and you'll find yourself at the entrance to the vaults of the Arcane Tower. Now, if you remember, if you go down into the basement, there is a a plinth there where you can summon the arcane tower. Do you head down into the depths?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just bring you to that map. Probably a little bit odd. Some of you characters might not be here, but we'll turn off the dynamic lighting. Just do it like this. So, we'll come down the stairs, gather around the plinth. What do you do?
I'll place my silver torque on it.
Slots into place neatly.
Oh, I need to drop my stuff on this map.
Sorry, yep. Yeah, there you go. It's about to do that. Thank you.
I'll drop my 2 in there, the Animantine and the one that does lightning.
Click.
Watching the others drop theirs, and Kara will step up and drop her iron one, and where it
Sure.
looks like there's an opening.
Sure. As you can see from this handout, the torques are all very distinct sizes, and there's all very distinct slots for each and every one of them. I think there's one more. Does Bone have it?
The stone, I think
Yeah.
Adi has it.
Who is not here? Was Adi the one who had to leave early? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Adi had to leave early.
And he had the stone one because we traded the Animantine for the stone.
Okay. Just a sec. Okay. So, Adi says, all right. I would assume this is going to some of the arcane tower. And according to Lord Mondo, we must seek out Master Arlen. I guess there's no time like the present. And he clicks in one of the torques. Clicks in the last remaining torque, and boom! There's a flash of light, there's a loud rumbling sound, and then a loud thump from up above.
I'm gonna remove the silver torque I put in to see if the tower stays.
You don't see a tower. I mean, you're in the basement. If there was a tower...
No,
it'd be
well,
above
the thump. I mean, I'm gonna remove my silver torque to see if the and then put it back in to see if I hear the thump again.
you. Yes, but a much quieter thump.
Okay. Well, might have to go up there and check. Seems like these torques gotta stay here.
Right, let's head up.
So be it.
You're heading upstairs.
Going to and Christian's gonna look for what this blackboard said about the gravity chamber to take the shortcut up to see if the gravity chamber's there, just to have the headmaster come out maybe to yell at him.
Okay. Who's leading the way?
I'll do it.
I think you can do that.
Oh, okay.
Avgi? Okay.
Yep.
Can you make me a intelligence saving? Well, no, sorry, no. Well, put it this way. I'm going to drag you across to a map here. Oh, actually, put you in the right position. You come into a very small room inside of the tower. And Bone, as he's leading all the way, stands on something and he promptly vanishes.
I can't.
You can't what?
I'm hovering.
Hovering, standing, doesn't really matter. No, check also gravity. Yep, this is not that. But Bone disappears.
Oh.
There's a little flash of arcane energy. Seems he's stepped on something magical.
He's gone.
Make me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Who makes that?
It's a pure
Just Bone. Just Bone.
intelligence.
Okay,
Wow.
thank you. Do you?
When Vander steps there, does it do anything?
Nope. You step on the spot where Bone disappeared from and no effect.
Well, maybe the headmaster can bring him back if, might have to just wait for now. I might open the door.
Okay, actually, give me just a second. For reasons, Bone doesn't come back, but I just need Bone's token there for a second. Okay.
Could be an alarm system against anything other than humans. Could be an abomination, aberration.
Says Bone from beyond. Okay. Okay, that's better. Alright. You open the door and you see what appears to be some type of student of the arcane tower, and there's a big pile of rubble behind them, and you hear the sounds from combat up above, and the creature says, "Stop! Who are you? I don't know who you are, but I trapped one of the incubi in the infirmary. It took the form of Galfor the Liberian. They're all over the place. We've been overrun. Please help me. Get me in here. We're gonna get the incubi pretending to be Galfor. It's behind this door. Hurry, quickly."
Yeah, we're coming. My buddy disappeared. He stepped on a thing in here and he's gone. Bring him back.
I don't know how. But we don't expect it. We're under attack. Maybe.
Fine.
Maybe Pastor Zarafis can help.
What door?
This door here. He's standing in front of it. He's trying desperately to open it. So there's a shape changer in there. He's taking on the form of the Liberian. Help me kill him quickly. We're overrun.
I'll get close, even though I should have insight a check, but I'm just going to trust him right now because I'm worried about Bone, and I will pick the lock.
You can certainly try making a picklock check. Thieves' tools check.
So that's actually wrong because I have expertise, so a 3 is treated as a 10, so my modifier is a 14, that's a 24.
That's a 24. 24 is great. It doesn't work. 24 is not enough. And you spend a good 5, 6, 7 minutes on it. Doesn't budge.
Perhaps it needs locked by magic.
You felt it was doable, but you failed to do it in creation. You can't try again because you've tried all the tricks that you know. We gotta help Galfor. Not Galfor, the demon that's taken the form of Galfor. Please! Maybe bash it down, maybe dispel magic. I don't know, do something!
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
That's literally what I was typing the DM. Can I make an insight
16?
check, DM, for that?
Yeah, sure. Seems
Nope.
believable. I mean, you do hear the sounds of combat up above. Maybe one of you can bash down the door, do something.
Let me try this. Now cast at 3rd level.
The dispel magic works. The door clicks open. And immediately the apprentice opens it up. And there is a person in there who looks like Galfor. And just as you're about to answer the question, this happens. Roll back where you started, and Bone is where you started.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
What?
I got 2 sets of tokens, Malcolm. Are we up here or are we down here?
Right here. It's 2 sets of incretions.
Okay. Two sets of everybody on my screen down here where I'm pinging.
Yeah,
It's like the
mine
map
as well.
got-
Oh, sorry. No, ignore the ones at the bottom. You're not there.
Okay.
What's going
What kind of
on?
spell was that?
Well,
Must have rebounded.
seems like some trickery magic is at hand. But I guess we don't really have any choice but to try to figure out our way out of here. Should we once again try to exit to the door up there, and Venner's gonna point at this door?
Careful going through there in case whatever happened to Bones happens again.
Open the door. Feel free to open the door if you want. It's not. Please help! We've been overrun by incubi and demons, and there's someone in there taking the form of Galfor. Please help me! Help me get through this door!
Did this just happen?
Help!
No, I didn't.
I feel like this guy's lying, and maybe he's the demon trying to get in there, and Galfor rebound time on us.
What are you talking about? Look,
Just
look in there. You'll see Galfor. I'm telling you the truth. We've been overrun by incubi and succubi, and there's a demonic ship out there blasting the side of town. And that's something else you do, how you hear the shots almost like a laser cannon hitting what you assume the side of the arcane tower, and you hear it shake just a little bit. Please, I don't know who you are, but you did a thieves' tools. Maybe you could pick the lock. We've got to get to the demon who's taken the form of Galfor. Please help us.
Fling a card at him. Been through this before. Fling a card. Steady aim.
Roll for initiative.
Ha! Knew it.
What did you know? anybody that's going to get attacked
After-
is going to turn into initiative, so...
Fair point. Fair point.
You just might kill an innocent student over here.
That's
Just send
okay.
Send him to hell with the first shot.
That's okay. He'll be fine. If he's a real mage, he can come back.
Meanwhile, Kiara's just frozen
follow
in
at
the
all.
doorway with her one.
Alright.
I feel like it's back to the same strategy that we used in the Shadow Realm. We just try to kill one, see what happens, and then we take from there.
Kill one, see what happens. And if Calfor rewinds time and he's okay again, then it's no big deal. We know what happened.
Okay. Initiative for the thing.
With a poor peasant student.
That doesn't even have third level spells? Jeez.
He has like 4 hit points because he's just a commoner.
Year
Okay.
1 cleaning bedpans.
Frankie first year.
So what did you roll? You rolled what to hit? You rolled a
23.
3 to hit. Okay. Roll damage.
Okay. 23?
It uses its reaction to dodge it, reducing that to 23 to 11 points of damage.
Hey, I do that too. That's no magical student.
Don't attack me! Scalfor, he's in there! As it cuts into him. Bender.
Yeah, don't mind if I do. I'm just going to lazily reach out my hand towards the student and cast Chill Touch against him.
Okay.
And be like, let's be done with this now.
That will hit. 17 necrotic and can't be healed, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, very, very good. You saw through it. No matter, the arcane tower is out. There's nothing you can do to stop this. And you hear the whole thing once again vibrating as if something is attacking it from above. And she says, "Oh, you're a big boy. Give us a kiss." And can you make me a wisdom saving throw, Bone?
Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No fun. I'm not the type to get involved. Tell you what, my lover. Why don't you use that mighty maul on your friends? You think that's a fantastic idea, Bone. She shuffles back against this thing of rubble. Christian.
Okay, so nothing happened other than that Bone's just looking a little crazy-eyed.
He's looking a little love-struck.
Okay. Well, only one way to smack somebody love-struck out of a charm like this. Steady aim, fling a card at her.
Sure. 24
24.
hits. She's got her reaction back, so she'll take half of this damage.
She does. Oh, that's good, too. 32, so she'll take 16.
Dodges out the way. Bone. Avgi, I don't really know your name. I'm gonna call you Loverboy. Loverboy, smack the crap out of him. And Bone, go reckless, go rage,
Okay.
all the stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay. Uncanny dodge for half.
Ouchies.
That's not enough. Let's see.
Not enough. You don't want to hear that.
15. I need one more. Yeah. So 21. That's 24 for the first hit.
So
Yes.
uncanny dodge, so 12. Okay.
Yes, hit him again,
Well, there's-
lover boy. Hit him again.
20 hits.
It's gonna be 15 damage.
12. 15. Okay. Got it.
He gives a slow clap. That's it. That's it. Keep going. And this make... No save at the end of your turn, Bone. You're still rapturously in love. Joy.
No.
Yeah, Joy's going to fly up to the demon and use her action to help against any incoming attack. So she's just going to be as annoying as possible, gently tugging on the hair of the lady and stuff like that.
I used to have a pet just like you. Aren't you? Get out of my face, vile creature.
Joy's just going to be, oh, don't you want to play with me? Come on, I'm so bored.
Is Joy invisible?
Not anymore.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Orion. Orion's got that look in the eye, but the anger is towards you guys. What do you do?
He has been bewitched by her feminine wiles. There's a couple of ways to end that. And targets her, actually.
Sure.
As I will toll the dead on her.
Okay.
Wisdom
So
save,
wisdom's-
DC 18.
Make sure they got no... no. Okay, wisdom saving throw. Rolls an 8. So I think your toll the dead will hit.
Yep, that is, since we are now at 11th level, that is 3d12.
You got the bump. Nice.
Ooh.
27 necrotic damage.
And she grabs both her ears and says, "Oh, ouch! That hurt. I've changed my mind, lover boy. Get that one." Is it your turn, Orion?
Oh,
Perhaps you should just chill out for a while, or maybe just go away. Bonus action, story form, archer form.
Okay. So what did you do? Toll the dead, and this is bonus action attack, right?
Yep, 15.
She grabs the arrow, snaps it in half, throws it to the ground. Try again.
And then that will be my turn.
Yara.
I don't know what I want to do. My turn. Step into the room. I was trying to look for my spells if I could find anything. I'm really not sure what to do. I'm going to do something. Where'd it go? I had the spell. Where'd it go?
Took Yara's spell. Creation, have you been picking her pockets?
Yeah.
Christian, stop stealing my spells.
What's the spell called? I'll see if I can look it up for you.
Yeah, we're just gonna toss out an entangle.
Oh, Tangle. Okay, cool.
It's so simple.
I have cool entangle thing. Oomph. Like right about there? Or like there, so Joy doesn't get in it.
Could I like? Oop.
Mind you,
Yeah, that's gonna be fine.
Joy's flying, so you
Joy's flying, yeah, so unless it affects flying creatures as well.
Does it affect flying creatures? I think it's just on the ground, right?
So
Yeah, it's just on the ground.
Put it right in the middle of it. Okay,
20
cool.
foot.
Yep.
20 foot. Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube. So as long as she's above that.
Okay, and she needs to make a strength save?
Yep.
Okay. Strength save DC 17. Oh, which is not very strong. She rolls a 5. And she immediately gets entangled by the vines. But she says, "Oh, thank you. I do ever like to be tied. So much like to be tied up. Thank you." You see her struggling, try to get rid of it, but she doesn't. Kiara, is that your turn?
Ashley's getting entangled by these. It's also, you can also tell like these vines are also covered in very painful thorns. And my entangle actually has a little special thing on it. So when you cast entangle, the area of the spell is increased to a 40-foot square. And whenever a creature uses a strength check to free itself, they take a d4 piercing damage.
If they try to escape, they'll take damage for trying to escape. I'm going to say we'll just put a little more entangle at the north of there, just as you entangle, your increased entangle increases to that area. Okay, very cool. And we'll say the little thorns are starting to dig into her body and she's bleeding a little bit. Nothing mechanically yet, but just for flavor since it's such a cool entangled spell. Okay, very
and then
cool.
I'll bonus action.
Okay,
Bonus
Shillelagh.
action, put a shillelagh in my staff.
Okay, excellent. Shillelagh does indeed get cast on your staff. And Vander, back at the start with you.
Alright, so first I'm going to use a bardic inspiration to unsettling words against Bone. He has to subtract 1d8 on his next saving throw. And then I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot and cast Suggestion. So I'm going to make a little bit of, I guess it's a weird scenario where Bone is currently charmed, but I will cast Suggestion on him and make him do, well, I guess, do some damage against this one. I guess it's not necessarily harming Bone in any way, so it shouldn't be a problem as far as... Wait, creatures can't be charmed. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune. Oh, yeah, so Bone can be charmed. But he is already charmed, so...
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah,
If he's
minus
uncharmed, I have to
1d8. So minus
Yeah.
3.
That's gonna be
16. You needed 17.
So close.
Ah.
So, create the decision with such demand to make a course of reasonable. Is it reasonable to attack the person you most love in the world?
Probably not. What about Bone? How about you go over there and give the lady a nice and long hug?
That would be reasonable.
Yeah.
But this will happen on your turn, Bone. Doesn't happen yet, but it will happen
Yeah.
on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. You start stumbling towards her, and she opens her arm. Come, lover boy, come in closer. So it kind of works together. And Kracion. That's what she does on her turn. She invites Bone in for a kiss. Kracion?
Yeah.
Do I need to ask?
Steady aim and nope,
Sure.
you don't.
Or she's restrained anyway. You wouldn't even have to steady aim.
21.
21 hits. That is true. You don't need a steady arm, so I'll just take that as advantage.
Sure.
All those rolls hit.
26. So I'm sure she uses her reaction, so 13.
Dodges up. I don't have her make a dexterity throw because she's restrained. Can she even dodge? Oh, she rolled a 20. So yes, she can dodge, even though she's restrained. Bone!
And you have a bonus action if you need to do that again, because you didn't steady aim.
Oh, that's true. You can move.
That's
Bonus
nice.
action. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Bonus action, throw a second card, and she's restrained, so it's advantage again.
Yep. You
But
won't
no
get
sneak.
No sneak, yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
hits.
25. All right.
She also doesn't have her dodge.
No sneak. So this is 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh, she is starting to bleed out, but she says, Bone, come give me a kiss goodbye. And Bone, walk up here. You're going to maybe get entangled, maybe not. So
Yep.
make, what is it, Kiara? It's a strength saving throw?
Strength save DC 17. And it is difficult terrain too. Not that it really matters because it's right on the edge.
Yeah.
She
Nothing's
says,
going to stop Bone from his beloved.
well, you step
Nothing.
there and she gives you a big old pick on the cheek. Can you make me a pick on the lips? Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please, Bone? She's doing her
Yeah.
ready to action for when you arrived. Take half of that, 16 points of damage, and take that off your hit point. Oh, actually, no. Take 16 points of permanent damage as well. She gives you a
Ooh.
big old kiss. That's right, lover boy. Think of this as my
Ouch.
gift to you, because I don't think I'm going to survive. But a kiss goodbye, nevertheless. Joy. Oh,
Well-
and actually, make me another wisdom saving throw.
Nope.
Orion. Oh, no, sorry. Joy.
Joy.
Yeah, Joe will
Joy?
just use the help action and continue to annoy.
Orion.
Joy will annoy.
I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to fire off another star arrow now that she's restrained.
Sure. So advantage for numerous reasons. 20 hits.
20. For 9 radiant. Ignore the blessed strikes.
How do you want to do this?
So after she leans in for the kiss, to Bone over there, she goes backwards and gives her shy little smile. An arrow pops her right into the heart, and she eviscerates into stardust.
Hey.
Got you that time.
You take a moment. You realize what's happened and sort of obviously pretending to be someone else. And there is still a locked door here. And you hear a sound. Hello? Did you get rid of the demon? Can you let me out, please? Can you let me out?
Which door is
It's this one.
coming from?
Yeah, I'll try to pick it first so we don't have to burn a spell slot.
For your thieves' tool check.
Sorry about hitting you, Creation. I wasn't in control.
It takes you 10 or so minutes, but you fail to open it. And
Well, that's okay, Avgi. Maybe you could. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh, really?
Is the demon back?
One way to find out.
Is there a crack in the door? Like, a seam like where it's meeting the wall?
No, they're very well constructed doors. These are magical doors almost, so perfect seal. You could crack open the door and have a look if you like, yeah?
Wait.
I was just wondering if there was like a space in the door where like a small creature could go through.
Unfortunately not. Very well made doors. Since we're towards the end, let me ruin the surprise for you. You open the door. You see an apprentice there that you know is not really the apprentice. Please help me. We've been overrun by demon pirates, and they've taken the form of Galfor on the other side of this door. Please help me get him out there. We need to kill him. He's an imposter. He's a demon. Huh? What? I'll let you ponder on that for next week. What's going on?
I'm starting to get a headache.
The rewind of time, possibly. So, do we still have our damage done to us, or did we get our HP and stuff back?
Oh.
Okay.
How long was it? How long was it for when he tried to open the door?
10 minutes it took me because I failed my check.
Okay, my story form's down. Okay.
Is it consistent like each time? Like
No, your starry form is not down. Your starry form remains.
Oh.
And any damage you've taken remains.
Has it been like the same amount of time? Like after like 10 minutes, we ended up back here. Or was this a different amount of time this time?
No, about 10 minutes the first time, 10 minutes the second time. And it does appear as if time rewards, because if this demon creature knew it, she wouldn't be telling you that, oh, help me! There's someone over there taking the form of Galfor the Liberian! We must kill the demon and we've been overrun by demons!